Peter, it was clear. His subjects were like children who couldn't be trusted to run their lives without his supervision. He didn't ask their opinion, of course, nor did he ask the opinion of his son, Alexei, whose life he also governed in every small detail. Tsarevich Alexei was the son of Peter's first wife, Yevdokia, who was banished to a convent when he was 8. He was raised instead by his aunt, Princess Natalia. Peter tried to involve Alexei in affairs of state and took him on campaign when he was just 12. The boy showed early promise with an aptitude for languages and mathematics. But Peter's bullying behavior caused Alexei to fear and eventually loathe his own father, and secretly wish him dead. The Tsar's enemies persuaded Alexei to flee to Vienna. He was signing his own death warrant. Russian agents soon found him and brought him back to face his father's judgment. The prince was terrified. Under torture, he named all those he knew to be enemies of the Tsar and renounced his right to inherit the throne. He had fled, it emerged, because he was convinced his father intended to have him killed. The prince was imprisoned in the Peter and Paul fortress. On June 25, 1718, a court found Alexei guilty of treason and sentenced him to death. The next day, the prince was found dead in his cell. The official cause of death was an apoplectic fit. The real cause cannot be proved. What is known is that the prince was cruelly tortured for days during his interrogation. The day after his son's death, Peter celebrated the 9th anniversary of the Battle of Poltava. But those close to him could see his grief. "I suffer for the entire motherland," he wrote. "My enemies play vile tricks against me. It's hard for people to believe in my innocence as they know none of the facts. But God sees the truth." Peter could see with brutal clarity how precarious his achievements were. If he died, everything would collapse. And the Tsar was not a well man. The opinion of Peter's doctor, Laurentius Blumentrost, was that his 44-year-old patient suffered from chronic bronchitis, inflammation of the bowels, chronic kidney disease, kidney stones, a swollen liver,